All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and a couple days ago I made a video telling you guys that you should be very careful who you use this tier 4 support growth mission on, because the reason why they are making it so it's easier or cheaper for you to get access to tier 4 characters is because it's only a matter of time before they release tier 4 only content. And I said that, and I gave it maybe a 6-month time span before we started seeing that. And today the Future Fight team sent me an email letting me know that within the next update cycle, probably not the mid-month but the March main update, the one that maintenance happens for when it goes down for like 8 to 12 hours, yeah, that update next month more than likely is going to bring in a game-changing update that requires you to use exclusively tier 4 characters. And now it all makes sense why they decided to give Cyclops a tier 4 with no uniform, because Cyclops is one of the most used leaders slash supports because of his leadership and his 4-star passive. And then quickly following that, they decided to give Mystique a tier 4. Now in Mystique's case, they decided to give her a uniform because Mystique is a crystal wall character, so her uniform is expensive to upgrade. Mystique herself is an expensive character, so they went from one character that is completely free to play friendly to acquire and upgrade. And then the better support then obviously is a crystal wall character that is extremely expensive even if you are a free-to-play player to upgrade. Coincidence? I think not. Expect to see more tier 4 characters that are support types getting upgrades in the future. 1 or 2 of them being free to play, and then the majority of the ones that are really expensive are probably going to get fast tracked to tier 4. That way we have more support characters for this new piece of content that is coming. Now here's the thing, I hope it's not just a rehash of what we've seen before. Okay, I don't want, and you guys can let me know in the comment section, I don't want to see Wall Boss God Slayer mode. Okay, listen, I've seen enough iteration of World Boss. Okay, we have World Boss Baby, we have World Boss Normal, we have World Boss Ultimate, then we have World Boss Legend. Please, for the love of all things holy, I'm all World Boss out. Listen, you can release new World Bosses in the future and scale them accordingly for the new power level of tier 4s that you're releasing. Cool, but this new piece of content, please make it something else that is not World Boss. If anything, come on, it's easy, bro. Just give us another giant boss raid and make that giant boss raid freaking tier 4 only. Like, I'm all Dormammu out. I personally would love it if they would bring back Danger Room and improve it so that it drops tier 4 materials. And the reason why I'm saying I would prefer something like Danger Room, or at the very least another giant boss raid, is because these two pieces of content are really good for bringing the player base together. Remember when Dormammu came out and everyone was working together for the first couple months to actually be able to clear this guy consistently, finding out all of the mechanics? We're all carrying each other because it was so difficult. And then when you have something like Danger Room Extreme that requires 3 people to actively work together to take down a boss, but also take it down quicker than the enemy team, you're incorporating not only a sense of community but also a competitive nature at that as well. So you have the PvE side and the PvP side all clashing. It's just absolutely amazing. And if the rewards were there for Danger Room, people would have played it more. So I think it would be really cool if they brought it back now with some tier 4 rewards and some improved mechanics. That's just me personally. However, knowing them, they're probably just gonna rehash the same thing that we've seen time and time again. Honestly, it makes me sick to my stomach just thinking about it. I don't know about you guys. I do not want another round of world bosses, man. Like, listen, if they do it, they do it. If they drop a lot of tier 4 materials, cool. But I want to see them do something different. Bro, at this point, I'll take an Alliance Conquest game mode that gives me control of my characters and drops tier 4 materials. I'll play that shit. I just need something different, bro. I don't want a rehash of Timeline Battle because that's basically Otherworld Arena. I don't want a rehash of ABX and ABL. I don't want a rehash of World Boss Legend, bro. I need something else. We don't have enough GBR content, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there who would love to see the return of a new and improved Giant Boss raid. So you let me know what you guys want to see, and let me know if any of you guys started using this tier 4 upgrade system. Who did you use it on, and are you having immediate regrets now that you know that there's tier 4 content coming in the future, and this thing is going to actively update when we get more and more tier 4s in the future. And I had a feeling this was coming, and this is exactly why I told you guys not to use this thing for fun, but instead use it as an emergency fund. But when a character that is really powerful and really impactful comes to the game, you can get them ranked up very quickly at a major discount. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. There's nobody here that I see an immediate need for. Mystique I might need if the next game mode becomes too difficult and I need a support, but until I see it and I try it out, I'm not gonna run to go tier 4 Mystique. That's silly, and I hope none of you guys are doing that as well. If anything, what I would advise against is actually tier 4ing anyone. I was going to immediately stack this boy right here, Beta Ray Bill, with 20 Odin's Blessings and tier 4 him. I was going to tier 4 Gladiator and stack him full of Odins. Right now, I'm having second thoughts, because these two are tier 2 natives, which means they're gonna cost 1.5 times more materials than just regular tier 4s like Cyclops or Mystique. So it would be rather foolish of me to go super crazy, even though I have a good amount of materials saved up, to tier 4 these guys right now and bring myself down to, I would say, maybe 2,000 or 3,000, depending on how lucky I get. Maybe I get them both for 8,000, 9,000 a piece. That's gonna leave me in a position where the next update drops and maybe it has requirements like these ability tags right here, and I don't have the right characters to clear the content. So I want to tell you guys right now, hold up, hold off. If you don't spend a bunch of cash on the game, I would advise that you wait instead of tier 4ing anyone. And that's coming from me. I was going to jump on and ride this Beta Ray build train till the wheels fall off, and I still might. But now that the Future Fight team has sent out this email, it says to me that this game mode that they're cooking up is pretty much done, and they're just waiting to press the go live button. And I don't want to get caught with my pants down and not having the right characters to clear the content. Now, I highly doubt they're going to release something that is impossible for me to clear, considering the fact that my cards and my swords and everything, the characters that I have lots of tier 4. I highly doubt they're going to catch me in a situation where I can't beat the content day one, but it's better to be safe than sorry, especially for those of you guys who, one, probably don't have a lot of tier 4s already, or two, probably tier 4 characters are the fun instead of maybe being a meta chaser or just having the knowledge about who was good and who is not. Now, I know some of you guys right away are going to complain that, yo, it's not fair for them to release tier 4 only content. Not everyone has tier 4. And I'm just going to say this right now. Who the hell cares? Okay, let me just say this. If you've been playing actively and logging in, you should have tier 4s, even if you are free to play. So I don't want to hear none of you guys crying, because even my free to play account has over 10 tier 4s. This is an account that I spend no money on. And if this account, from just simply logging in and doing the bare minimum on a daily basis, has over 10 tier 4s, I don't want to hear none of you guys saying you don't have a single tier 4. Because if that's the case, you're not playing the game properly, my G. Because look at the tier 4s that I have. I have some of the most expensive ones. I got tier 4 Wolverine, tier 4 Adam Warlock, tier 4 Thanos, tier 4 Jean Grey, right? There's no way you should be playing this game for more than a year and not have a single tier 4. I don't want to hear nobody complaining, free to play or otherwise, that they don't have no tier 4s and tier 4 game mode is coming too soon. Because if you were actively playing the game, and listen, not every piece of content should be available right away for new players, okay? And this is why they're trying to bridge the gap, right? They're giving out free tier 3s. They gave out free Iron Man today, and they're also giving you a way to get said tier 3 up to tier 4 at a discount if you have none. However, if you do have a few, don't just run to use this right away. Wait and see who comes next, and wait and see what the game mode looks like, and if you need said characters that already exist, and if not, sit and wait for something better, because newer in most cases is generally better.